Here we are again. We're just getting into the afternoon here in Auckland, New Zealand. It's 3:15 p.m. A beautiful day. It's nice and fine, cloudy, overcast, and it's sitting about 13 degrees centigrade. Beautiful weather, and not a chemtrail anywhere in the sky, and we can actually taste the air. Beautiful. It's got the sea just around the corner over there. So I'll just talk about what I've done here, what I've got here. I might be repeating a little bit of things, but I'll skip over it as much as I can. So we're just going to the 31st today, August 2011. I started my day with Sean Elias. I stayed up all night. I haven't been to sleep yet, all day yesterday and all night last night, just to put the affidavit together. So it does take a bit of time. Sometimes it takes about 4 days to put one page together. And so that one day took about 15 hours, 16 hours to stick that together, non-stop. And so I managed to get it away before she went to work at 9 o'clock this morning, so that it's got a timeline. Everything I do is dated and in sequence, right back to the Lisbon Treaty. There was a 19th of June 2009. When that happened, I watched that all the way through. The Queen, where all of her movements I've followed them, right? She can't step over the line with me. I'm right there with MOAI in Queen Elizabeth II Great Court in London. That belongs to me and my family and our people, the Polynesian people, by the way. So they're a mixed breed across the Pacific, the Ring of Fire. Boundary area, so we've got a few things going on there. So for the good of the Pacific Islands, and they'll stop being naughty people and listening to the white man. Prince Philip is made of God. I've never heard of that one before, but that's Vanuatu has gone silly in the head, and they're starting to pray to Prince Philip because he's a white god. Crazy people. Anyway, they're allowed to do that. We don't do that. MOAI's got more sense to that. We've got something at least. We've got a bit of a hard rock. Wouldn't want one of those on your head. But you've got a bit of space out there in space, you know? Those are coming up too sometime, but not yet. That's a little bit early for you people. Anyway, so we're moving through this. Today is the worst day for Maori because of I've got a fair idea that the Maori Governor General was put there for a reason, just like Obama. He was put there to be a scallywag and to take the brunt of everything that the white man has set up for 170 years on these lands, and they're going to drop it onto Maori and blame them and run off, right? And leave all the shit behind, that they all mess the environment and the land, rape the land and scorch the thing and you know, kill all the fish and everything, and poison all the people, and still do that, you know, shake the ground and all that sort of things. But to make a thing misery, you know, they make misery. You know, these banks are no good. We'll make our own money out of water. I'll show you how to do it. That's MOAI talking, not me. Yeah, so I'll just leave your voice. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Yes. If you go ahead with the appointment of the Governor General Anand, Sean Elias, the Chief Judge of the Supreme Court of New Zealand, if you go ahead and appoint Jerry Mateparae Andrews as a new Governor General, then you have just created treason. Okay? Just want to let you know, and the whole world. I'll show you how she did it. That's one woman, just one white woman from England. Right? She went back to England and came back with the idea. Right? She got together with the Queen and dreamed this idea up. How to swipe New Zealand off Maoris. Hardly. We're not that dumb. Yeah, we all got a brain. And God gave us a brain. Some of them, He gave a little bit more. So, just depends when you use it. Yeah, use it at night time. Maoris came out at night. Just like the kiwi. Ain't no fly. Eats his grub at night. Thinks at night. And everybody's snoring. Anyway, that's the true story. I'll just tell you that I'll try and skip through these pages because the sun's nice. I'm just taking a suntan, and I've got enough of it already. So the treasonous bitch, I'm calling the Queen, so I can get caught, and can take me to court so they can pay for it. Right? And make it easy on me. and win. Show you how to win and not pay. And say I'm not that person. Yeah, that's my shadow. So the treason, the fraud, the corruption, and I just watch you, Sean and I, Sean and I, commit treason, and every day I'll be recording you, every move, until your company, Her Majesty the Queen of Right New Zealand, folds up and self-destructs. Right? But there'll be a bill attached to it. Every single person right back to 1935, and all the ones that are retired and been sitting there on the money, doing nothing. Right? The retired politicians, they skip for life. They're set up for life. Yeah, they're getting $120,000 just for doing nothing. Yeah, amazing. Huh? How much I could do with all that money. And little doing this stuff. Huh? Very little. Skin of an oily rag. Anyway, the Church of England is responsible with the Queen. She's a Supreme Governor of the Church of England. And they use those, all of these countries, like here, as their bases for their business, right? The Church is not there to pray and forgive yourselves, really. It's there to take the land, mark the land, put their things up so they can meet and talk about it. Yeah, which piece of land they're going to get next, right? And how much money they're going to make out of a piece of land, right? Get the marriage off. Yeah, so they're got it well designed, but it can come. God gives and takes away easily. He can do that too. Give it back. So the image is false. They mirror themselves around us. They mirror the land around our titles, our whakapapa, which is the genealogy, the hill over there, the river over there, the mountain over there. So they followed that, and then they put the peg in there, and they put the servant marks on the hill. And the chiefs up there, the chiefs, the Manukau tribesmen chiefs on One Tree Hill in Auckland, the big hill above the city. And all the chiefs are there, what did they do? The white men, what did they do? Dug them out, right? In 1948, dug all the chiefs out. Not all of them. There's one or two lurking in there. Dug them out and put a white man there, right? For a chief, white chief, yeah? John Logan Campbell. Buried him there. Then put a married chief halfway up, huh? And on the bliss, yeah? There's one of the four bliss pinched, huh? The Nubia, black Africans, my people. Bloodlines, they pinched it and put it up the hill. And put it in memorial of this fellow Campbell, the Pākehā. Yeah? And John Campbell, he's a media fellow, must be the same fellow, the same Campbell. Campbell, Kimara, up at Waitangi, Kimara, Campbell, Kimara, Campbell. On the East Coast, Kimara, Campbell. Yeah? Mix it up, stir it up, pot, come out. Oh, we'll use Kimara today. Tomorrow we'll use Campbell. That's what they did with our land box out there. Yeah? Changed the names around. Yeah? Karaka, Clark, Karaka, Clark. Yeah? Easy. Just all the matters. I know all about it. Koromete, goldsmith. Koromete, goldsmith. Just like a typewriter. Go all day. Anyway, the name your white people made up with your alien laws. The point I make is several, but I class them in this order. I've just got 26 points here. I just want to mark them out in more affidavits of just how the fraud is committed. Commit a crime, catch him in a crime, before and after. Yeah? Photo shoot, before and after photo. Snap, 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 snap. So the name with the white people made with laws, points I make is several, but I class them in this order at random because you're all corrupt anyway. Crown talks to itself. Yeah? In America. Talks to itself. He doesn't talk to America, he talks to himself. Number one, Anand Satyanand failed to respond to the 1840 treaty at Waitangi up North Bay of Islands, New Zealand. That's where the treaty was signed here. And that treaty held everything together, but as usual, Pākehā don't keep their promise. And the Queen has skipped. She's abandoned the Treaty of Waitangi. And she went to do the Lisbon Treaty, like marrying somebody else and still married twice. Right? Treaty of Waitangi and Lisbon Treaty. Married, wouldn't join that one. And then she's gone out of, she'll say, oh, I'm not that person now. I'm a new governor, of the Church of England. That's my new title. I'm not a Her Majesty of that treaty anymore. You see how deceptive. She's going to catch her out and have reason to take everything off her. right? They were stripper. Right? They were MOAI said. They were MOAI said. Right? Anyway, Anand, Satyanand, the ex-Governor General, he said at the White House, I put all the documents in front of him on the table, like that. Everybody, all of them. Navy fellows were sitting over there, all stacked up. Yeah? All of them, just like crayfish under the rocks, you know? All stacked all over them. Heaps of them. And then all the other marrieds on this side, right? They're looking at each other. They're like a war fight, you know, war. And anyway, I put all the documents out like that, and I said, oh, me, MOAI. Right? Then he looked at me, and anyway, he wouldn't read them for a long time. And soon, of course, I was talking away, the first hour went past, so he picks them up and reads them. He actually read them. And when he came to reply, he said, oh, it's a lot to answer to, and it might take some time, but I will answer. You see? Well, 6 months later, come to August, 8 months later, he still don't answer. No, never did. That the sort of government, the sort of queen, the sort of crown that keeps the promise like that. You know, keeps the word like that. And failed Mary. They will do it again and again and again. So that's the end of it. It's not cut off. And that's what I'm saying. No more crown, no more queen, because of that reason. That queen, you never answer our letters. Anybody, you ask anybody. You never answer our letters. You never. You put it on the other one said, oh, go and see that one. Go and see that one. Go and see the Governor General. Come to see the Governor General, he walks and goes and runs off that way. The only time you'll see him is at the flea market. That's the only time you might get to talk to him, but he's not official. Right? He's only going to look for some bananas. Right? Yeah. Okay? Not making fun of you, just that's what you do. You're Kiwis. Right? Certainly looks like a New Zealander. Not like what Paul Henry said. Does he look like a New Zealander? He looks like a New Zealander, right? Yeah, he walk tall. And talk crooked. Yeah, walk talk crooked. Anyway, I think the video is long enough for now. We'll make another one. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.